Nowadays got me feeling like my true self I can't reveal, and even though you have been real, we're all still spokes upon this wheel. You see, we're all upon this wheel trying to get to something real, trying to run through solid steel just to take a deep breath and say, I feel. And I feel so deep that the inner sanctum of my inner being, of my inner tree of life, feels the very shake and twirl of my mentality's allure to connect to something pure. And through this I seek internal relief through my power of speech and the words I release, so you can analyze, subjectify, internalize, or magnify the screaming thoughts my mind desire, my heart's passion, my soul inquires. Do you feel? And if you feel the same as me and think your thoughts and feel relief in the expression of your joys and griefs and pains and pleasure and sweet release, then all I ask is that you trust in me and respect the commonality that you and I and we are free because we think and because we feel, and that is humanity and that is beauty. And nowadays I have to trust in nobody but myself. See, although I may be suffering, some people go through hell. And what they could do to you, sometimes you could never tell. That's why, although I feel your soul, you see, you've barely cracked my shell. And my hope is to one day to break it myself and release from me like when the rains fell the entrails of my once hardened shell. See, with each passing day, that shit used to swell, and walls could pop up where others once fell, so put down your facade of knowing me well. See, we accept the love we think we deserve, but what about the love we give? 'Cause I'm a giver and a half, and if you do the math, that means a whole lot of love I could give. And a whole lot of life I could live, 'cause I'm 20 years old, but I'm no fucking kid, 'cause I have dreams, and I dreamt that one day I would make it big. And nowadays I asking you to trust, but then protect myself. Not that you would do me wrong, you see, but sometimes you could never tell. See, I'm bouncing back and forth again on the struggle within myself, 'cause one side of me gets comfortable, but the other knows all too well. And I feel like I used to believe in the innocence of every being. And I still believe in second chances, but goddamn, some people are so fleeting. So please excuse me if at times I become insecure, because you have to love me anyways, right? And that extra work and that extra time, that little bit of extra care that you could possibly let shine will make the world of a difference to a magical woman like I, because the side of me that knows too well is the side of me that goes through hell, when the side of me that gets comfortable ends up suffering because I thought I knew you well. And nowadays, I want to try to let a person in. If they show me that they care enough to possibly begin to peel back some of the layers of the hardened shell I'm in. Understand it's not a test for you, but more a strategy. 'Cause fool me once, that blame on you, but after that, the blame's on me. So maybe it's about taking responsibility for the way that I could treat myself, but also the way that you treat me.